Welcome to snowy Saskatchewan and to day 11 of Small Beginnings. Today we're going to do a little bit of a judo warm-up with a couple of maybe yoga stretches, and we'll be talking about fitness. So let's dive right in. Oh, wait a minute. Minus 25 Celsius, which is I believe around minus 15 Fahrenheit for my American friends. So let's dive right into it. Fitness. When I was a young man, I wrote a grade 12 essay on the benefits of physical fitness. And while doing that, I learned about the importance of having a lifetime fitness program. And there are many benefits to physical fitness. Something as simple as a half an hour walk can calm us down. It's the equivalent of like taking one sedative or something like that. Just going for a walk, taking advantage of what nature gave us, But there are many other benefits, of course. I think we can all sort of figure out what those are, but things like our body is used to motion, and there's a good flow of blood and oxygen through us, and we're better at using the nutrients that we take in when we eat. But how does fitness fit into the context of small beginnings? I'm a trained coach, and there are a number of things that one considers when trying to prepare, for example, an athlete. What is it you're trying to do? So, for example, if a person in judo, for example, if I go into a tournament and the matches are 4 minutes long, they're quite intense, and I need to be in physical condition for those. Now, let's take, for example, somebody that isn't interested in becoming an athlete per se, and doesn't want to participate in competitions and that sort of thing, but they just want to be fit for life. They want to be able to walk up a set of stairs. Even if they suddenly find themselves going up, a flight of stairs, they're not, caught off guard and it takes them down, kind of thing. Something simple like that. And so going training for something like that, training ourselves to be able to handle, short bursts of energy requirements. But then, even something as simple as getting down onto the floor, sitting down on the floor, and then getting back up off the floor. That sounds pretty elementary, but that's not actually that easy. I shouldn't say it's not that easy. For me, it is quite easy, but we have to lift our own body weight to do that, and for some people that can be a challenge. And of course, if somebody wants to go in a marathon, they have to train for that. And so, in looking at fitness, looking at our conditioning, we have to ask ourselves, what is it that I want? What do I want to be prepared for? So being prepared for life in general is important, but being prepared for any challenges that might come up. We're driving in the snow and the vehicle gets stuck or something like that, and we have to get out and shovel a bit of snow or that sort of thing. If we have a base level of conditioning that would allow us to do something of that nature, then we don't have to concern ourselves so much. But if we're not in reasonably good condition, if we haven't trained for that 5-minute burst of energy that we might need, then it could be a really big challenge. So simple things, preparing ourselves for some eventualities in our life and having a base level of fitness. And so with small beginnings, that's very doable. We can, like for example, the exercises we're doing here are a very good start. I've been for the last 6 years, I've been doing push-ups every single day, and it provides me with a lot of benefits. Number one, I mean, it keeps me in fairly good trim, so I feel like I've got a little bit of spunk. I can get going if I want to, and it also creates an opening for me to, when I do my push-ups, sometimes I do some arm curls, and so that gives me that extra level of something, and it only takes a minute. It takes a minute to do this, a minute to do that. Walking around the block, if a person just did that, they would be conditioned for doing that, and running up a flight of stairs once in a while, suddenly it becomes easier, and again, with small beginnings, what we're doing is we're creating these small openings. And so just a few thoughts on fitness and what we might want to look at in terms of opening that door and starting small and see where it goes from there. We only have to worry about where we're at today and create our small beginnings. So that's all for today. Thanks for coming out, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.